Ever noticed how some people just radiate an undeniable allure without saying a single word? It's not about flashing lights or loud declarations. It's a quiet magnetism that draws you in. And as we get older, especially past 65, this unspoken appeal becomes even more potent. It's no longer about fleeting youth or superficial beauty. It's about something far deeper, something that truly captivates and leaves a lasting impression. The real secret to being attractive isn't about what you wear or how you look. It's about your inner world, how you carry yourself, how you think, and most importantly, how you make others feel. People who are silently captivating have mastered certain qualities that make them unforgettable. They don't chase attention or try too hard. Instead, others are just naturally drawn to them. And here's the best part. These magnetic traits have absolutely nothing to do with age. They are qualities you can cultivate at any stage of life. In this video, we're going to explore 6 powerful ways to become silently attractive and undeniably irresistible, particularly in the years between 65 and 80. These are the qualities that make people gravitate toward you, respect you, and genuinely enjoy your presence, all without you having to utter a single word. If you've ever wondered how to remain intriguing, magnetic, and deeply valued as you age, you won't want to miss this. The power of quiet confidence. There's something truly magnetic about someone who carries themselves with a calm, unshakable self-assurance. This isn't arrogance or a need to prove anything. It's a deep inner peace that makes people instinctively take notice. This kind of confidence doesn't come from boasting or trying to impress. It comes from knowing who you are and being completely at ease with it. People with quiet confidence don't chase validation from others because they already validate themselves. They don't try to dominate conversations or constantly prove their worth because they already know their own value. This quiet strength is simply irresistible. Take Richard, a 74-year-old former business owner. He never tries to be the center of attention, yet somehow people always notice him. He never raises his voice, but when he speaks, people truly listen. He doesn't dress to impress, yet he always looks effortlessly composed. What makes him so captivating? It's his energy, his self-possession, his quiet, unforced confidence. This kind of presence has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. How to cultivate this. Own your story. Embrace your strengths and accept your imperfections. Confidence isn't about being flawless. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. Observe more. Speak less. Truly confident people don't rush to fill every silence. They listen intently, choose their words carefully, and that makes what they say carry more weight. Move with purpose. The way you walk into a room, the way you hold yourself, the way you make eye contact, it all signals your inner comfort and self-assurance. The art of saying less, meaning more. There's an undeniable allure to someone who doesn't feel the need to fill every silence. They speak with intention, listen with purpose, and understand that words gain power when used sparingly. The most silently attractive individuals grasp that mystery is captivating. Leaving some things unsaid can often make you even more intriguing. In a world where everyone seems to be talking over each other to be heard, the ones who truly stand out are those who don't rush to speak. They don't over-explain, overshare, or dominate conversations. Instead, they listen intently, process what they hear, and speak only when they genuinely have something meaningful to contribute. And when they do speak, people hang on their every word because they know it's thoughtful and intentional. Consider Evelyn, a 77-year-old retired teacher. She avoids gossip and doesn't force her opinions into every discussion. But when she speaks, her words carry significant weight. She never wastes words, and her presence alone commands respect, not because she demands it, but because she embodies quiet wisdom. These quietly irresistible people understand the power of leaving some things to the imagination. They don't reveal everything about themselves all at once, allowing others to discover their depth and complexity piece by piece. How to cultivate this? Pause before you speak. Take a moment to gather your thoughts before responding. This makes your words more impactful. Listen actively. Focus on understanding others. People are drawn to those who make them feel truly heard. Embrace subtle mystery. You don't need to lay out your entire life story. Allow people to discover your layers over time. The grace of self-respect. Nothing is more silently attractive than a person who deeply respects themselves. They carry themselves with dignity, set boundaries without guilt, and move through life with a clear understanding of their own worth. This unspoken self-respect is incredibly magnetic, prompting others to notice, admire, and treat you with the same high level of regard you demand for yourself. Self-respect isn't about being standoffish or difficult. It's about knowing your limits and what you will and will not tolerate. It's about valuing your own time, energy, and presence. People who lack self-respect often go out of their way to please others, constantly compromising their own needs and being afraid to say no. But those who are quietly irresistible know they don't need to prove their worth to anyone. Think about James, a 72-year-old former architect. There was a time when he said yes to everything, exhausting himself, listening to endless complaints, and letting others drain his energy. But eventually, he realized his time was valuable and that it was okay to protect it. Now, he sets clear, firm boundaries, not harshly, but in a way that clearly communicates his self-worth. The result? People respect him more, seek out his company, and admire the quiet strength he carries. How to cultivate this? Guard your energy. If something or someone consistently drains you, it's okay to create distance or walk away. Say no unapologetically. The most respected individuals don't feel the need to justify or apologize for protecting their peace. Embody your worth. Carry yourself with the assurance of someone who knows their value. Your posture, your tone, and your actions will speak volumes. The allure of full presence. In a world filled with constant distractions, people glued to their phones, minds wandering during conversations, rushing through interactions, the most silently attractive individuals are those who know how to be fully present. They don't just go through the motions, they give their complete attention, making the person in front of them feel like the most important individual in the room. True. Presence is a rare and therefore magnetic quality. When someone is genuinely present with you, you feel it. You notice how they listen without interrupting, how their eyes stay focused on you, and how they react genuinely in real time, not just waiting for their turn to speak. This kind of undivided attention makes people feel deeply seen, valued, and connected. Consider Margaret, a 68-year-old retired writer. When she talks to people, her mind isn't formulating her next sentence. She's absorbing every word, every expression, every nuance of the conversation. She doesn't interrupt, she doesn't check her watch, and she doesn't rush to fill silences. She listens, truly listens, and because of that, people open up to her. They feel comfortable and seek out her presence, not because she demands attention, but because she makes others feel genuinely important. How to cultivate this? Eliminate distractions. When interacting with others, put away your phone and give them your undivided attention. It's a rare and valuable gift. Savor the moment. Whether it's a conversation, a meal, or a walk, allow yourself to be completely immersed. In the present experience, engage deeply, make eye contact, and listen with your whole being. When people feel truly heard, they are drawn to you in an inexplicable way. The quiet strength of emotional composure. There's something incredibly attractive about a person who remains calm and composed, no matter what chaos swirls around them. This isn't about being cold or distant, but rather radiating an emotional steadiness that makes others feel safe and secure in their presence. This is a kind of silent strength that can't be faked. It stems from a deep sense of inner stability and self-awareness. In a world where many are quick to anger, easily offended, or constantly caught up in drama, the most irresistible individuals are those who refuse to be emotionally reactive. They don't let small inconveniences ruin their day or get pulled into meaningless arguments. They consciously choose not to give their energy to negativity. Instead, they know how to pause, process, and respond with thoughtfulness rather than impulse. Take Walter, a 76-year-old retired firefighter. He's faced countless stressful situations, unexpected challenges, and difficult people throughout his career. Yet, no matter what happens, he never lets external chaos dictate his emotions. If someone is rude, he remains calm. If something goes wrong, he doesn't complain. He finds a solution. Because of this, people gravitate toward him, admire him, and feel secure in his presence, knowing that he will not be easy.